gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Breaking news, Houston police just announced within the last half hour that a 14-year-old boy is in custody and facing a capital murder charge in connection with the death of a farmer's market employee. The victim, 36-year-old Damon Price, was shot and killed early yesterday morning as two people tried to steal a golf cart. This happened at the popular farmer's market off Airline Drive. HPD says the 14-year-old is in custody. Who is in custody was the shooter. Again, he's been charged with capital murder. No word on the second suspect involved.
More breaking news at this 5 o'clock hour. A 14-year-old is in police custody in connection to the deadly farmers market shooting that happened on Thursday.
With Fox 26 today as they deal with this tragic loss. Sherman DeSalle is at HPD headquarters in downtown Houston with the latest. Sherman, what do you know?
Yeah, good evening, Tom. Anthony, a family member told us that they were informed by the police earlier today that a teenager was in custody. It's a pretty big update for the family who's still dealing with this tragic loss. 36-year-old Damon Price, a father of two, was killed just a day before. HPD says that shooting happened early Thursday morning at the Houston Farmers Market on Airline Drive. Now, surveillance video shows two suspects breaking into the market and trying to steal a golf cart.
Wow. So you have a 14-year-old who crashed out at the farmer's market after trying to steal a golf cart. He was stopped and killed the employee who tried to stop him from stealing. This is what we are dealing with in the U.S. right now. There has been a brazenness when it comes to criminals, and what's happening is people are seeing these mass lootings going on in these liberal cities, and they think they can do it anywhere. And in Texas, you know, we know that Houston is on fire right now. But people aren't just going for that, and they're not just letting you walk out the store. So you will be stopped, and unfortunately, the employee who stopped this 14-year-old, he was killed, and that's no good, man. We're getting to a breaking point in society, and there needs to be something done.
Parked near the exit, and that's when Price is seen confronting the two. One of the suspects ended up shooting Price multiple times. They ran from the scene. Price was pronounced dead shortly after that. The suspects were described as two young Hispanic males, and as of right now, we've not received more information on the arrest. But
so we got two super teen Burrito Gremlins who are crashing out over a golf cart, man. Wow. It's absolutely insane. These people are willing to take someone's life over something so small, something so menial. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame.
Told the suspect in custody is only 14 years old. Police have told us to inform the public about any information they may have that is tied to this case to contact Crime Stoppers. We reached out to the family for a statement. Of course, they are grieving right now, just dealing with making arrangements for Damon Price. And again, if you know anything about this case, HPD is urging you to contact them. Coming up on the News Edge at 10, though, I speak with a local community advocate who breaks down what we're seeing play out far too often. That's young people involved in some very violent crimes. Reported from downtown, Sherman.
Start now with this very shocking story. Police say the accused killer of a 36-year-old man is just 14 years old, and the teen's mother was the one to turn him in.
The shooting happening on... So there you have it. unlike the community, which, you know, we have seen a couple grandmothers in the community turn they super teen gremlins in for sure. But it doesn't happen very often. But in this case, we have the Hispanic mother who turned in her child for killing this man. She said, I don't want to have anything to do with it. You are a fugitive and I won't be charged with harboring a fugitive. So, you know, that is something that we should appreciate and acknowledge. But at the same time, how are you allowing your child to get away with being this bad and being this devious and evil at this young of an age? 14? I mean, what is this guy doing that he felt like it was okay to catch a body at 14? So, I mean, those are parenting, familial issues that need to be addressed in the home. But at least she did the right thing and turned the little demon seed in that she raised. These super team burrito gremlins are on demon time.
On Thursday, killed an employee at Houston Farmers Market on Airline. Police say the employee died trying to stop that teen and a second teen from stealing a golf cart. ABC 13's Liliana Pearson is live this morning outside the Juvenile Detention Center in downtown with the new developments.
Yeah, we know that juvenile is just 14 years old, now inside of the Juvenile Detention Center, where he is accused of shooting and killing somebody. And in surveillance video that police released the day of the shooting, you can actually see there was a second suspect seen with them. Police say they also believe that person to be quite young. At this time, we don't have any information on a possible identity of that person or where that person can be. We're told that both boys were trying to steal a golf cart from the farmers market on Airline when an employee named Damon Price came upon the boys and confronted them. We're told that's when one of the boys pulled a gun and started shooting. Police say the mother of the 14-year-old brought him downtown to turn himself in. The family of Price are saddened to know that this boy is so young, but they say that he must face consequences for the gravity of this crime.
When we're taking a loss, they should take a loss too. A life for a life is not right. I just ask that justice be served.
So she definitely was asking for retribution. And, you know, I'm not mad at it. I do believe that the justice system, obviously they're charging them with capital murder, so they're taking it seriously. And any capital murder charge is eligible for the death penalty. From my personal understanding, I am not a lawyer in Texas, but you guys can confirm that for me. But, I mean, it's just crazy that we're seeing very young people committing these very serious crimes. I mean, this guy took out a man who is twice his age. It's just sad and unfortunate, and it shouldn't be happening.
We're told that Price was a father. He leaves behind a 13-year-old and a 4-year-old child. We do know that the 14-year-old juvenile, who is now here in the detention center, is expected to be in court on Monday. From downtown, I'm Liliana Pearson, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Right now, and first at 6 o'clock, Houston police are looking for these two people. They're accused of killing a Houston Farmers Market employee while trying to steal a golf cart.
Yeah, police say the suspects may be teenagers. Katira Winfrey live at the farmers market near Airline Drive, talking to family members who, as we can understand, are in disbelief. Katira.
Absolutely, Lynn and Mia, as you can imagine, shocked, sad, and begging for answers. They say that victim is 36-year-old Damon Price and that he faithfully came to work here every morning at 3:30. And they say for him to lose his life after an hour on the job is just about too much to bear. There's a sadness you can't put into words when you experience a loss like this.
Even my baby boy, I know that.
Leo Price says his son is the worker who died at Houston Farmers Market in the 2500 block of Airline Drive Thursday morning. He says details about how his son died have come in slowly.
I didn't get frustrated, I just got hurt.
Houston police say around 4:30 Thursday morning, Price, who was in charge of checking in the producer trucks, confronted the suspects while they tried stealing a golf cart. A struggle broke out, ending in gunfire.
I loved him. He was my son. He wasn't perfect, which none of us is. But this happened while he was doing on his job.
Houston police have multiple angles of surveillance video to work with and hope it leads to an arrest. In a statement to KHOU, the farmers market said in part, "We are devastated by the tragic event that occurred this morning and claim the life of an innocent man and beloved market employee. Our hearts and prayers go out to the victim's family, friends, and our entire Houston farmers market community as we navigate this senseless tragedy." We're told a security guard witnessed everything and is shaken up about losing her co-worker.
He was a good man. He took care of his kids.
Yep. I mean, hey, in the community, that is the biggest standard is he taking care of his kids, and he was doing that. And, you know, he was unfortunately taken out, and now we have another black family that is going to have to be raised by a single mother, and I'm sure he instilled as much positive characteristics as he could in his children, but unfortunately the trauma of losing their parents can have them spiraling as well. So, man, just an all-in-all bad situation. And this is also an interracial crime, in this case Hispanic on black. And, you know, things are heating up racially, interracially, if you will. And I think it is a ticking time bomb until we start to see a lot of different communities at odds, because we see how illegal aliens are coming into major democratic cities, and the black people are pushing back, and they're saying, hey, we ain't rocking with it. So, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out.
I didn't expect this day to come no time.
As the investigation moves forward, Price's family has another request.
Turn yourself in, put the guns down, go to school, be something Damon did not deserve.
And farmers market representatives say they are working with officials as they continue this investigation, as the suspects are still on the run. Police say if you recognize them, to contact police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in Houston, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
Damon Price was working the early morning shift at the Houston Farmers Market Thursday. That's when Houston police say two teenagers who were stealing a golf cart shot him and killed him. Tonight, Mr. Price's fiance is speaking only with KPRC2's Gage Golding about the father of 6, partner and friend who was killed over a golf cart.
To know Damon is to love Damon, and he was truly loved.
Damon Price, just 36 years old, murdered early Thursday morning while simply just working here at the Houston Farmers Market in the Heights. Damon leaving behind a fiance and 6 kids they share.
And I'm gonna say my kids because he loved my kids like they were his own. And it was them my babies too.
Damon's fiance, Ashley, didn't find out until she called down here to the farmer's market. She realized something was wrong when she woke up.
We have a routine. If I don't text him before he texts me, we better text each other. And I did not get a text, a good morning, baby.
When she reached the security guard here, she learned the love of her life was gone.
Wow. And this is a tough pill to swallow. As a sister in the community, it looks like she, you know, brought in other kids, and he stepped up, became a stepdaddy. And, you know, it's just a whirlwind of events in this household, and their whole lives are shaken up forever. You know, we got to start speaking up, sharing the videos, doing what we can to let people know that we need to start doing something about this crime, because it's literally ruining the country.
And that's when she told me to sit down. And I'm like, why I gotta sit down? And she told me. And I still feel like I'm in a dream and it pinched me.
Damon was shot and killed by a 14-year-old who police say was trying to steal a golf cart. When he confronted them, a fight broke out. Then one of the two teens pulling out a gun and killing Damon.
These are teenagers that did this and took this man not only out of your life, but out of your children's life, out of his children's life.
I can't even process it. What are y'all doing? I can't even be angry because these are children. I don't know how to be angry at kids when I have kids myself.
Do you think that there's a violence problem here in Houston?
Of course. And it needs to come to an end.
Come to an end before anyone else has to feel the same pain she feels right now, losing the one person she loved more than life.
He was my peace. He was my calm.
Damon's family is planning a balloon release this upcoming week to celebrate his life. As for the teen who police say killed Damon, he's sitting in jail. In the Heights, Gage Golding, KPRC 2 News.
A judge says a 14-year-old must stay in custody while facing charges of murdering an employee at the Houston Farmers Market.
KHOU 11's Julissa Garza joins us with more on the decision. Julissa, what else did you learn in court today?
Well, the 14-year-old was taken into custody Friday night by HPD, now facing a capital murder charge. Now, today, the teen's attorney requested that he be released into the custody of his grandmother, but a judge ruled against it. Surveillance video gives a glimpse of what happened early Thursday morning at the Houston Farmers Market on Airline Drive. According to HPD, around 4:30 a.m., two young males tried to steal a golf cart, and an employee confronted the two. The employee was shot and killed.
My son was killed on his job, on the clock, at the job.
The man shot was 36-year-old Damon Price, a father of two.
He was a good man. He took care of his kids. I didn't expect this day to come.
Friday, a 14-year-old boy was taken into custody in relation to what happened, and HPD confirms he was the shooter, now charged with capital murder.
It's obviously a very serious allegation. Again, I only have a summary understanding of what they are right now. I'll be in contact with the district attorney's office about that evidence.
Monday, a detention hearing took place where a judge ruled the teen will remain in custody and not be released to his grandmother, something his attorney requested.
It's a lot for a 14-year-old, obviously, but I'm going to do my best to represent my client going forward.
The judge said the teen is at high risk of fleeing and possibly hurting himself. His attorney is not able to share much right now, but said
with the district attorney's office about that evidence.
Monday, a detention hearing took place where a judge ruled the teen will remain in custody and not be released to his grandmother, something his attorney requested.
It's a lot for a 14-year-old, obviously, but I'm going to do my best to represent my client going forward.
The judge said the teen is at high risk of fleeing and possibly hurting himself. His attorney is not able to share much right now, but says they'll try again.
I'm just collecting evidence and representing my client. Every 10 business days, he'll get a detention hearing. So we'll be back here on the 24th, respectfully asking the judge to release him while the case is pending.
Houston police say they have multiple surveillance videos to work with, and they're still looking for that second suspect. Live in Houston, Julissa Garza, KHOU 11 News.
It may only be a matter of time before they get their second person. Julissa, thank you.
And we were in court this morning as the 14-year-old accused of shooting and killing a farmers market employee went before a judge. He is charged with capital murder. His attorney asked for him to be released to his grandmother's custody, but the judge said no, believing the teen is a high risk for fleeing or harming himself. HPD says the 14-year-old is the one who pulled the trigger.
And we need to check on his immigration status. Is he a citizen, or is he one of these anchor babies? You know, we really need to know, because you are attacking an American citizen, a guy who is working a job and contributing to society. And I'm glad they charged him with capital murder and they're bringing the hammer down on this guy, because these kids need to be taught a lesson, and they need to know that they're not going to get off just because they're 14 years old and, oh, my brain's not fully developed excuse. No. Give this 14-year-old, I'm not against giving them the death penalty. I'm really not. Or life in prison, whichever comes first. So that's my take on it. Guys, we have to be vigilant. The border is wide open. I don't know if this guy is an illegal. He's 14, so, you know, maybe not. But at the same time, I wouldn't put it past him. These super team Burrito Gremlins are on demon time.
There is no word on the identity of the other suspect in this case. We are still waiting to learn if the teenager will be tried as an adult.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.